Psalms, chapter 73, verse 24. Thou shalt guide me with thy counsel, and afterward receive me to glory. Whom have I in heaven but thee? And there is none upon earth that I desire beside thee. My flesh and my heart falleth, but power is the strength. But Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, the power is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. I'd like to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua B'Shem Rakah Kudash, the Wadiyah B'Shem Yahushua, for giving us the apostles and the elders of great millstone who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the word and sincerity and truth, and being faith-based and being prepared for what is to come. What is to come? Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the RFID chip was the mark of the beast. 200 million missiles hitting the soils of America. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord lifting up the hopeful elect into the chambers. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord shooting laser beams at the heathens and the ungodly, rightfully so. Our Ratazah, this will be a spirit booster, edify, all in righteousness, and all day, all night, constantly, I'm at the plantation, and I'm just thinking about, all my wrongs I ever did, but I don't dwell with them. I just think about, I just look for mercy, because you never know. No one knows the will of the mind of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. But if you stay focused with Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, he will tell you. You just better be listening. You just be paying attention. And sometimes you because you're in the world, you're still in the world. You're trying to keep up with your bills. You're trying to sustain certain things. What do you have going on with yourself? You're trying to sustain it, and but in the back of your mind, you're thinking about Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, telling him to water us, Salakia. The water means thank you. Salakia means forgive me. Kasadium, mercy, ask for mercy. These are things you're asking for, because remember, everyone pays for their sins, somehow, some way. He might have mercy on you and pardon you on a lot of things, but you have to stay focused on doing what he wants you to do, his will. It's all about Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua's will. So who else is like him? Let's read these verses again. Psalm chapter 73, verse 24. For thou should guide me with thy counsel. And that's what he has done for us. He has guided us with his counsel. All the things that he wanted us to understand, he has shown us. He even showed the 2/3. He showed the 2/3 what he wanted them to do, but they don't want to hearken. But us men that's English, his counsel is the counsel of great millstone. Regardless of what these people say. And afterward, receive me to glory. And if we stick into this, he's gonna receive us. He's going to put us up to those chariots. And that's what we're looking for. I got a couple of verses, a couple of precepts for that verse. Let's see if I can bring them out. Salakia. Alright, this is Isaiah chapter. Because we want to, I know all the brothers feel the same. We want out of here. We want the Lord to receive us to glory. To glory, because for what we're doing. We're doing his will. We're doing his will. You get up early in the morning and you just condemn this place. You pray for forgiveness. You pray for protection going on in this world. Because there's damn demons out there, man. They out there. All right. This is Isaiah chapter 20, chapter 30, verse 21. And thy ears shall hear a word beheld thee, saying, This is the way, walk ye in it. When ye turn to the right hand, and when thou turnest to the left. And that's correct. When you hear the righteousness, the counsel, wherever way you walk, you better walk. If you walk to the left, stay with the truth. If you walk to the right, stay with the truth. You gotta stay with the truth. And like I said, in any video I ever done, I give double honors to the apostles, because when you're taught something, and the world knows they're doing wrong. The world knows they're doing wrong, and when you're in this world, you're doing wrong too. And that's why you always pray for forgiveness. Even when you learn all the laws, statutes, commandments, to the best of your ability, and you learn certain things, and when you read the scripture, dietary law, the what you wear, or anything, any laws, and you can't, because you go to your enemy for the once of all things. You don't know what the hell they do in they fucking food and shit. Whatever the fuck they do, you don't know what the hell they do. They doing some shit to your shit. So you gotta walk. You gotta be steadfast in what Yahweh Shemel Shah want, and He will guide you, regardless of all how you say, of what you did, and He will pardon you. He will pardon you. All right, He will. Yahweh Shemel Shah will pardon you. Okay. All praise, honor, glory to Yahweh Shemel Shah. Seeking mercy, man. Mercy. Kasadim, Yahweh Shemel Shah. Kasadim, Yahweh Shemel Shah. Babakusha. The water Yahweh Shemel Shah. For even for when you brought to a lower state. Because you have to be humiliated in this world to be humble. Things gotta happen, and your name gotta be ran through the dirt. That's what happened to Yahweh Shah. You ain't better than the king. The servant not better than the king. This is Isaiah chapter 48, verse 17. Thus say the Lord thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel, I am the Lord thy power, Yahweh Shemel Shah, which teacheth thee to profit, which leadeth thee by the way that thou shouldest go. So He telling you through the counsels, and you look at these men, they in the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah. Okay, so you look at all the individuals that's been in this thing or came up. When you listen to the apostles, I'm gonna say that when you listen to the apostles on Great Millstone, from Apostle Tahar, Gabar, Apostle Grabar, Apostle Rakar, Apostle Ramla, and even the other elders, when you listen to them, you gotta be able to extrapolate. You gotta be able to be like you there, because this is all based upon where Yahweh Shemel Shah wants you to be. So it's dynamic. Like when they speak about how they had a room when they was teaching, they have a full room standing students. Okay, people were in the back standing, learning, and being amazed at how these men teach still to this day. And if you are amazed by how the Apostle Tahar and Apostle Gabar, and Apostle Vakar, and Apostle Ramala teachers, and all the other brothers, elder brothers, you are in that same count. You are in that same spirit of that standing class for that moment. Like, you love what they're saying because you could feel the presence of Yahweh Shemel Shah amongst them. You know? So it teaches you the prophet. Alright? So the Lord teaches you how you supposed to do it. And that's what's happening. You're watching, learning, and that's what makes it dope. Salaki. Salaki. That's what makes it dynamic and beautiful, because you are being taught by spiritual men, and the Lord is bringing it out through these men. Love it. All right, love it. Let's read the verse again. Isaiah chapter 48, verse 17. All right, and it reads, "Thus say the Lord thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel, I am the Lord thy power, Yahweh Shemel Shah, which teacheth thee to profit, which leadeth thee by the way that thou shouldest go." Oh, let me read the next verse just to bring it out. See what it goes. "Oh, that thou has hearkened to my commandments, then had thy peace been as a river, and